Tencent, some positive news for Tencent. They gained $37 billion after U.S. reassures on the WeChat ban. So the TikTok ban got a lot more press than the WeChat ban, or the discussion around the WeChat ban, although WeChat, tremendously useful app for individuals in China and elsewhere, and a tremendous footprint, billion users. And people were really curious about how far-reaching a ban around WeChat could be and transactions with WeChat, because WeChat is Tencent. And it was all very difficult to follow. However, they're doing okay right now, and they kind of bounced back because the Trump team reassured certain large-scale corporations like Apple and others. You know, Disney was asking about it, if you recall. We covered it. There was a story about that. I think Walmart was asking. So once WeChat got into the conversation about a potential ban and a lack of ability to have transactions via WeChat, every company that has any kind of interest in China picked up the phone and said to Trump, dude, that's money.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's money for us that's coming into the country. That's because I don't know if you're selling a movie ticket in WeChat, or if your operations over there utilize WeChat for how they interact with one another. Your sales teams might be transacting with WeChat, and you're saying this is going to be very detrimental to our revenue, and that revenue, a portion of it, ends up back in the U.S. anyways. And they go and show Trump the paperwork. They're like, look, Disney's like, look at our ticket sales in China, or whoever it might be. Or Apple says, look, we're one of the few companies selling smartphones over there.
It's right there.
And so Trump responds. It's right there. Trump responds, I guess, and I don't know if it's an official. I don't think it was in any kind of official announcement. Let's see here. Company management earlier this month sought to reassure investors that the executive order signed by President Donald Trump may apply only to WeChat's overseas operation, that maybe it would only impact WeChat usage within the United States. Trump ignited a furor after signing the order to ban U.S. entities from dealing with WeChat. Confusion reigned as investors grappled with the sweeping language. So a lot of the initial fear had to do with details around the scope and the scale of the ban. Intense lobbying by representatives of U.S. businesses such as, here they are, Walmart, General Motors, Best Buy, and Target. They reinforced the indispensability of WeChat for reaching consumers in China. So it is pretty much what I said. Of course, I paraphrased and I made it a little bit more fun as far as these companies picking up the phone. But that's essentially what it is. If American companies are doing well, earning Chinese money, and then that money making its way back to the U.S., then that's something you would assume Trump would be interested in. See, the true target for a lot of this action is it's economic. You have the politics, but you have the economics as well. And in the case of, say, ByteDance, yeah, they hired some people in the U.S., but primarily that revenue is going to flow back in that direction, and that revenue is going to be generated from the U.S. customer base.
And also employees working at the company, U.S., you know, so there's people there that are just working in the U.S. It's more jobs.
Yeah, you have the jobs piece. No, definitely the jobs piece exists whether you're ByteDance or any of these companies, but these companies, it's a much easier path to follow. To say, this is extra revenue right here, flowing in this direction. You can put the number down and say,
straight up dollar signs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whereas in the ByteDance case, it's a bit more convoluted because you had to figure out the percentage of revenue, who's gaining more, China or us, if you're the U.S. I mean, we're in Canada, so we get to say whatever we want.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beauty of it. See, we're protected by the maple syrup fortress.
Can't penetrate it.
Maple trees.
It's too sticky.
Yeah, maple trees.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Tencent is loving it right now. They're saying, sweet. They're saying Disney and Walmart love WeChat, so we're set. We'll be okay because they got the phone line all the way straight through to Trump.